Let's watch the okay. Real talk, chat. Press 1 if you. Oh wow, she nibbed him. Good nib. Yo, shout outs to her. Good nib. Press 1, chat, if you did watch the presidential debates. I watched it. I watched it in its entirety. I missed probably because I was recording the audio for the No Allows video. I missed probably the first 10 minutes of it, but I watched the almost the entire thing. It was hilarious, chat. It was hilarious. None of you guys, what's it called? None of you. Well, okay. So Dark Emperor's Canadian. Like, I gotta admit, if you're Canadian, I kind of get like, who the fuck cares about the American presidential debate? I'm Canadian. It's not gonna affect you at all. However, just because of like the environment we live in, I feel like you guys should still kind of watch it. Like, it was hilarious, chat. Spy Fox says, let's watch it. I mean, I already watched it. However, I'll say this. It did make I saw a clip on Twitter of XQC guy, of him. He streamed the entire presidential debate, and his chat was just going nuts. And obviously, he's one of the top streamers on the website, but they were just KEKWing and lamowing, and they were just going absolutely nuts. So I said this like 4 years ago, chat. I don't care what anyone says. Debate, like presidential debate content and like election it makes for good content. I don't care if you say like, oh, I'm not very political. It doesn't matter. It's still really funny. So like it makes for very good content, whether you think it does or not. But yeah, the debate was a shit show. It was hilarious. I don't know why people were like trying to hammer Trump. All Trump did was like, Trump just acted like Trump. I mean, he lied a lot. He didn't answer. There were some questions he just blatantly wouldn't answer, and he was rude. It's like, have you never seen Trump? Like, he's been in the political game since 2006, like 8 years. So he just acted like he always acts. Like, I don't know. He just did what he did. Trump joke spoke facts about all. I watched it. Easy, obey. Politics in general can be used to make good content. I agree. Politics are incredibly popular, chat. But okay, there's a caveat. Politics are only popular, chat, on like the general level every 4 years. Would you guys agree to that, chat? Politics are at least in this country, and in other countries it could be something different. But politics are really only interesting in the US like when it's a presidential election year. When it's like every other year, it's like, oh, who cares? But like when it's an election year, it's like, okay, now it's spicy. Now it's interesting. Taurus, bro, no, because like I can't be bothered to keep up with it. Like you can have a little bit of knowledge and know what's going on, but like, come on, knowing all the little machinations and every 4 years, like for 4 years straight, that's just too much work. Like who's that vested? You know what I mean? Like that's too much. What's this, Spy Fox? This is Twitter iJuju. Bro, this sounds like an OnlyFans girl. I gotta be honest, chat. Anytime I click on something that's on Twitter, like half the time I'm expecting it to just be like OnlyFans content. Have you guys noticed that? Like, have you guys ever just clicked on something on Twitter that's not related to anything dirty, and then there's just like a random OnlyFans girl who is like, but I give da-da-da-da-da, or my body's hotter than did it. Like, man, Elon like needs to crack down on that. Okay, hold on. Let's unmute this for a second. Nora Fawn. I don't know who that is.
With the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President.
Bruh. All I'm gonna say is, I don't think the Democrats want to win this election, chat. If they wanted to win this, I mean, wouldn't you? If you only had to do a debate every 4 years, wouldn't you like practice it, chat? Like if you just had one duel, like let's say that you were granted King of Games, right? And you only had the duel once every 4 years in a tournament. Wouldn't you practice before you had to play in that tournament? You know what I mean? Like I feel like you'd practice, right? So then they would have known, like, okay, this is how he's gonna like perform. Instead of it just being he's 81. I know. But see, here's the thing, Dolan. When I was on Twitter and I was like, yo, I voted for Trump in the 2020 election, everyone was like, oh, Cashy, how could you vote for Trump? We're all voting for Biden. I'm like, okay, isn't he going to be like, I was like, isn't he like going to be over 80 years old by the time the first cycle ends? And wouldn't he be 85? 85. Press 1 if you would trust an 85-year-old with nuclear weapons, chat. That seems like a sensible thing to do. An 85-year-old should be the most powerful person in the... Bro, I feel like when you're 85, you should not be even driving, and you probably can't even, like... You probably can't eat a bowl of soup, chat, by yourself. Let alone run the most powerful and influential country in the entire world. Like, you probably can't eat a bowl of soup by yourself. You probably like need someone to like help you, and it's fine. That's getting old. Like, it's gonna happen to everybody. But yeah, I saw this coming like a 1,000 miles away. So yeah, I mean, you guys know who I'm voting for. So it's still, how can you vote for Trump? Says Neto. Shut up, Neto. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it from you. Is this an Appaloosa? Okay, it is an Appaloosa. Dude, it's crazy she's still in this game. Like, the opponent has made Oppo. The opponent has, like, it's really crazy that she's still in this game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a 2-turn game, chat, where usually, if you don't break your opponent's board, I mean, granted, she's playing Snake Eyes, so it's like the most powerful deck, but I don't know, I mean, she just ended on Typhon, and the opponent had, like, the horse. He should have been able to, like, kill her, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, Trump is only 2. Yo, BP. Chat, I'm going to tell you guys something that will blow your mind, and I promise it won't even sound real, because when I heard it, I had to look it up, chat. And it's going to make me sound old, by the way, too. Bill Clinton, you guys know who Bill Clinton is, chat? Bill Clinton, he was the president in the 90s. That's like the first president that I remember. Bill Clinton became president, chat, when Cap G was 4 years old. This man became president when I was 4, chat. So, like, before I even started school. He's younger than Trump and Biden. That's insane. He became president 30 years ago, and he's still younger than both of them. Like, that's insane. When I saw that, I actually had to Google. I was like, bro, there's no way that Clinton, who was president 30 years ago, is somehow younger than both of them. And he is. So, that's wild. Anyways, 76 isn't that young either, says Dolan. Yeah, but it's still younger than 41. 81. Ramses 2 was a good man, says Spy Fox. Hi, Cyframe, how are you doing? I trust the skeleton over any Republican. Okay, we've now reached that part of the stream, chat. Press 1 if all Republicans bad. All Republicans are bastards. Wait, all Republican? That would be Arab, wouldn't it? All Republicans are bastards. Why is that not a thing? Yeah. Why is if ACAB is a thing, why is Arab not? Yeah, all Republicans are bastards. Why is that not a thing? Oh, snap. Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight, Twitch chat? Again, I watched this. You know, I don't think I'll be able to do, chat. If I'm being honest, I don't think I'll be able to do an election stream because, like, I'm not trying to get fired. You know what I mean? Like, I say something and then, you know, it gets back to the police department. Next thing I know, I'm getting fired. So I don't think I will get. Would I get fired? Can you get fired from a job, chat, for just having a political opinion? I feel like that's a very thin line to walk, because I think the answer is like yes, but also no. Yeah, I feel like, what's the answer on that, chat? I thought I had freedom. There is freedom of speech in this country. There's also just freedom of consequence, but you don't have freedom of consequence. But in the United States, you don't go to jail. Hold on, let me just catch up on the chat. Fox says, wait, Dolan says you'd have to do some real racist shit. Man, if we were in Discord, I would mirror the hell out of that, Dolan. I would mirror the hell. You'd have to do some real I would mirror the hell out of that, Dolan, if we were in Discord. If you do an election stream, they'll take your I thought that was hilarious. Press 1 if you're taking all the black jobs. Cause for real, I was like, as watching it, I was like, hold up, what is a quote unquote black job, chat? Is it rapper, NBA player? Like, what is specifically a black job? Cause I was a little confused on it. As a black person, I was like, hold on, are there some like secret jobs that like only we can do? Cause I didn't know what that was. Trump said that the migrants are coming in and they're taking all the black jobs, and I was like, huh, are they now? Like I didn't know that there were black jobs. All Republican cops are the worst. True, he's not wrong. Ignorant, TC, Jeers, Susty, Maxi. You guys know where I stand on Maxi. If Maxi was legal in the TCG, I think the game, like, everyone's argument about Maxi is the same. Everyone only uses, like, I've only ever heard like one like true negative scenario. People say if you go first and you make a big board and then you have Maxi, then your opponent can't beat it. But like, doesn't Maxi inhibit the ability to make the big board to begin with? Like, I know people, whenever I bring that up, people just like, let's talk about Trickstar. They like change the topic or something like that. And I'm like, okay, what? Well, isn't the problem, Maxi's not the problem in that scenario. Maxi's just a symptom of the problem. The problem is the big board. The problem is not the card that dissuades me from making my own big board. The problem is, like, you made the big board to begin with. You know what I mean? The deck that I play, chat, is Voiceless Voice. You guys know what Voiceless Voice's combo is? It's like Skull Guardian, Low, and a continuous spell. That's our board. That's incredibly fair. You get one monster, you get another monster whose stats are like solo, they're almost 0, and then you have a continuous spell that just gives some targeting. But like, that's our board. There's no 15 negates. There's no 8. Literally one interruption. Like, that's fair Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I mean? Maxi doesn't fix it fixes that issue, because it fixes that issue because if you want to go balls to the wall, then you're gonna give me like 10 cards, and chances are I'm gonna have some way of breaking your board at that point, unless you have like some floodgate or something like that. They're all delusional. TCD bring back they are. Wait, who said something about Chaz's voice act? Right, Chaz's Japanese voice actor passed away. Chat, can I ask a question? And this might sound like a weird question, but is it me, or have there been like an insane amount of famous people that have died this year? Like, I'm not going on any type of like conspiracy theory or anything. It just feels like every single other day it's like Willie Mays or this super famous. They're all amazing. Okay, yeah, that could be it. Level 1. I'm just starting to realize that like I'm now at the point, chat, where I'm old. Because all my like heroes and stuff, chat, are like dying. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, but come on, yeah, Toriyama. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, there's a lot of like famous people that are dying, and a lot of them. I mean, I think Chaz's voice actor, chat, was in his 50s, which is very young. I mean, it's not young in relatively. Like, you're supposed to live, chat, to like in your 70s. So when you basically say that he could have lived another 20 years, that is young. But I just noticed like a lot of people have died this year, chat. That's life, microplastics. Yeah, you're only 56. Like, that's young. I mean, at least Toriyama, chat, was in his 70s. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Or at least I'm trying to be. Like, I don't know how long this stream's gonna last. Here, I'm gonna sit here and see how. Let me refresh to what's it called. OMFG Bravo. Well, I actually did not get up. I just kind of sat here in silence. I was looking at my phone, because a computer without the internet, chat, is almost like a brick at this point. So I couldn't really do anything with. Here, I'm gonna reset this. I couldn't do anything with my computer, so I'm just kind of sitting here looking at my phone, and then I noticed the logo. I noticed the logo on my Wi-Fi turn back on, and I was like, wait a minute, does that mean that I'm connected to Wi-Fi? Does that mean Spectrum? Oh my god, chat. Do any of you guys have Spectrum? Twitch chat? Because I mean, some of you guys are in Canada. I think that means you have like different companies, right? But Anime Night said that he has Spectrum as well, and he lives in Illinois. If any of you guys have Spectrum, chat, it is like the worst. They've been so bad, at least in North Carolina, chat. Charlotte is at the bottom of North Carolina. They've been so terrible in like the last couple of months, chat, that you can barely use the service, like for real. And I was going to cancel, but it's like I don't move until Thursday, chat. So I don't like really have a choice. You know what I mean? Like I have to like keep Spectrum at least for the next few. I mean, yeah, technically I guess I could cancel, but you know what I mean? Everyone, yeah, you know, press 1 if the vibes are killed, chat. Like I'm sorry, but like I don't control you chat. Anytime that like I'm talking and literally in the middle of a sentence the stream just dies, that like there's a very good chance, chat, that my internet just died. If I'm saying, hey, chat, I'm gonna and then like the stream just ends mid-sentence, mid-word, like my internet just died. Because there was a service alert, chat. I took a nap before the stream. There was a service alert at like 7:30, right? And it said that your services are out. And then I went and checked, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna be able to stream tonight. I checked my computer, and everything was fine. I was like, oh, well, maybe it's not affecting me. And then around like 8:30 or whatever, it was like, oh, services restored. So I was like, okay, well, that's fine. And then that happened. So, you know, I can't really guarantee you guys, like, I'm going to be able to finish the stream, chat, because they could easily, like, the thing could just easily die in like 10 minutes. So what's it called? Let's just, there was so much to talk about. We got to watch Dark Emperor's video, chat. Phobic Gaming Nerd is not here. But there was a Nintendo Direct, which I did not watch any of the videos from that, chat. So I didn't watch any of the videos from the Nintendo Direct at all, because I was like, well, we'll probably just watch them on stream. And the reason I didn't stream, chat, the last 2 weeks is because I was at my brother's house. I was taking care of my mom. So